Welcome to Raider Talks. I am your host, Art Navarrete, here alongside Nick Ibarra. And before we get started, hit that subscribe button down below for Raider content all season long. Today we'll be doing our game day keys to the game. Nick, kick it off with your first key of the game.
Yeah, first key of the game, defense, do your job, go out there and play 4 good quarters. This offense hasn't put up a lot of points. They're getting by defense. Go out there, do your job, get them off the field. Their punter punted 10 times last week, and they scored. Offense scored 9 points and they won. Defense scored 2 with that safety and everything. Go out there, do your job. And this kind of comes into the time of possession. Have the ball a little bit more than their offense. These are 2 kind of struggling offenses a little bit. Their defense, is playing some good football, but ours too at times. And we put 4 good quarters defensively with this, then we got a really good shot at winning this ball game.
Yeah, my first key of the game is defensive line, offensive line, step up, win the game in the trenches. I think this game will be won in the trenches. Mm-hmm. Whoever's offensive line is better, probably going to win the game. Yeah. Whoever defense line better is probably going to win the game. Our O-line, I think, is getting better each week, actually. We're just a solid O-line, but if we can hold off Chubb and Gregory just a little bit, I think we're going to win this game, have a good chance to win this game. On the defensive line, we know Max Crosby's going to show up, but let's get some interior guys to show up a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if Chandler Jones can step up and have a big game. And I think if the defensive line has a solid day, offensive line has a solid day, I think we can really beat them up pretty good. Yeah. But they're just okay. It's going to be a battle. Yeah,
and I think if you saw that Sunday night game, Russell Wilson was running for his life just a little bit. Nick Bosa made the right tackle look a little shaky, and actually both of their edges just made him look shaky, and I think he got sacked 4 times with a lot of QB hits and a lot of pressures. Do the same thing. They were struggling against Bosa and everybody. We got Max. Hopefully this is the week where Chandler gets going, and just like you said, it could be one right there.
Yep. What's your second key of the game?
My second key of the game is we got to get positive yards on first downs. We're facing a Denver defense that is really, really good and really elite when it comes to their first down play. They only give up a yard point 3 yards per first down, and it's that's a little scary because then when it gets to second down, third down, you're in second and long, third and long in passing situations, and that's where Chubb and Gregory live right there, and they're going to be on the quarterback and wanting to sack him, and that's where you get into interceptions, fumbles, and everything, and you don't want that. So if we're going to run the ball on first down, if we're going to get we're past it, make sure we're careful with it, because I want to be in that 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6 range to where everything's easier, not playing from behind.
Yeah, not playing with 3rd and longs all the time like we've been. 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15. Seems like every time we put ourselves in a short situation, penalty. Yeah. Now we're backed up. But, good key to the game. My second key of the game is score more than 20, and I think we win this football game. No team has scored more than 20 against this Bronco defense, so scoring 20 or more against them will be an accomplishment. They can say this Raider offense is pretty for real. And also, they have scored less than 20 in each game, the Bronco offense. They scored 16 their first game, 16 their second game, and 11 in the last game. So you need to hold them under 20, and we score more than 20, and we win this football game.
Yeah, it seems like they haven't really allowed much. They haven't allowed more than 170 passing yards in a game. They haven't allowed 20 in a game. But and I'm going to say it, I'm keeping on saying it. We got DC, we got this offense who's high powered, and hopefully everything clicks. And this is the game where DC throws all over them, and we score more than 20.
This offense could be high powered.
Yes, could be high powered.
What's your last key of the game?
Last key of the game, give the ball to Josh Jacobs. I said this was my player of the game. Give the ball to him. I think last year when he had 15 or more attempts, we were in the range of something like 6-2, 7-2, and then when he had 14 or more, that's when we only had like a win or two. I saw the stats today, I can't remember, but give the ball to him. Let's rush all over these guys, and he's running with purpose. He's looking good, and he gets better as the time goes on. I know last week he was a little sick. He's back. He's healthy now, and give him some yards, and I think this is the game where he has a whole bunch of yards, a whole bunch of touchdowns, and stat-wise, this will be his best game of the year.
My final key of the game is probably going to be a little rant also, but third and final key of the game, give Devontae the damn ball. Give him the ball. Let Devontae do what Devontae do. Josh McDaniels, Derek Carr, stop using this guy as a decoy.
Yeah.
Give him the ball. Rodgers gave him the ball, and he was the best wide receiver for so many years. And I still think he's the best wide receiver in the world, but you just gotta give him the damn ball. You know, you can use him as a decoy once in a while in the game. I mean, once in a while. 5 or 6 times you see something in a play before where a guy gets wide open. You know you're going to have a wide open for sure thing. That could be a 15-yard gain or something big. Then you use him as a decoy. That's only like 5 or 6 times. But every time, Devontae's the first option or second option, and you give him the damn ball, and we win this football game.
I agree with that. And I think my last key would help your last key out. Hey, if you're going to run the ball and make him guess, then that's where you see a lot of man-to-man and a lot of zones reads on Devontae and on this offense, and where he can light it up. You know what I mean? Because we're going to have them guessing. If they know we're going to pass, then they're going to go to our first option. That's where the doubles happen. That's where they force Carr to go somewhere else. Just like you said, give Devontae the damn ball, give Jacobs the damn ball, and I think we're in for a field day.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. This should be a fun one. It's not a question if it's a must-win game. It is a must-win game for the Raiders. Let's see if they can do it. How do you feel they're going to do today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little nervous, and every week we come on here and it's, man, we're going to win. Man, we're going to win. This is where it clicks. This is where it clicks. And now you're just a little nervous. You know, I personally, I don't want to go 0-4. I don't want to go 0-2 in the division. You know, you do that, you know, it's pretty much, it could be over, you know, and it sucks for the first quarter of the season. You don't get a win, you know, and then you go into a hostile environment next week in Kansas City. Then it's your bye, and you know, so we need to get a win and show everybody that we can win. Morale goes up, and you know, I think just like we said, you know, we get a loss from in our division from everywhere else, and shit, we're right back in this thing and competing for first place next week. But you know, let's let that take care of itself. You know, we're on this week, and I'm excited, but this is the first week where I'm also nervous because this is a very big must win.
I'm confident the Raiders are going to win this game. Very confident. But I'm going to this game, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You can expect anything from this Raiders team. So you never know. You never really know what's going to happen until, you know, the ball hits the grass and we play a real football game. But we'll see what happens. Going to be a fun one. We'll see you guys after the game, and go Raiders.
Go Raiders.